Hello, and welcome back, everyone, to the Dwarven Reclamation Run with me, Dwarf Pete. When we last left off, we had just had our valiant conquistador Brenda die, and now we are cut off without a way to explore the world around us. Thankfully, before Brenda died, she gave us access to the Northern Pass Trade Company in the Frost Forest. And she even was able to give us the locations of 3 centers of trade. So while we might not be able to... Oh my goodness, and we even get a gift to the state. The nobility and the businessmen of the realm have decided to reward our good governance of recent years. Dang right, Duran Blueshield is doing well for himself. By donating cash to the treasury, some out of pure patriotism, others in exchange for honorary titles and positions. With that, we are standing at a shocking 65 ducats. However, we're definitely not making a ton of money, seeing as how we're running full level 3 advisors. I wonder, perhaps, if... Fortunately, we need level 6 tech to steal maps, which is going to allow us to explore a little bit more. And we actually aren't going to take tech right now, but we could. Totally could. And I am now only partially regretting my choice to go for mill focus. But who knows, we may get attacked very soon. Never count your eggs before they hatch. And there's actually somebody... I'm not 100% sure who that actually is. I don't think that might be True Dagger. However, the goblins of the Lamb Hills have just risen up, and we have crushed them, so... Oh my goodness. 38. Alright, everybody, it's time to play my favorite game. Roll for Good Generals. Brenda, you're up first. Brenda, come on. 5 to 12. I know you can do it. Good. Oh my goodness, ancestor gods. She is a 4-5-2-1. Holy crap, Brenda. You are amazing. Wow. Just wow. That is all I have to say, Brenda. You have done everything I hoped you would do, and then more. We're also going to go ahead and get some mercs, and oh boy, that is definitely closer than I would like to admit. And we are already down about 6,000 men, so we're going to go ahead and shift consolidate and hope to the ancestor gods we can work some magic here. Don't tell me Shattered Crown is already dead. Don't tell me, game. Oh my goodness, clown fiesta already. So, last episode I had said I didn't want to go exploring because I was afraid somebody would attack us. Well, joke's on me. They already did it. Tell me you're in 2 wars. Nope, you just have a ton of rebels. Great. So what had happened was this little bugger right here, he happened to kill the orcs that were here that I was afraid of. So we, instead, are just going to sit our little happy dwarf butts right down here and not move a muscle until we can get some replenishment. Or perhaps the next mill text, or, until he attacks into us. Perfect. Awesome. I actually do not care if that happens. Instead, I would just like to continue going into different holds. And so we've got a choice to make here. We could accept money. 245 ducats is no joke. And funnily enough, we can show strength, which would be huge, because it would give us, oh my goodness, this again. Okay, seeing as how our one way out of, well, actually, we have vision of the capital, so we actually don't have a reason to, oh boy, here we go again. Shift consolidate. If you're wondering why I'm shift consolidating, when damage is calculated in EU4. Let's go ahead and take the inflation for more points. When damage is calculated, it's done by a per regiment basis on another regiment. And because of that, when your regiment's at full strength, it does 100% of the damage it should. And when it's not, it scales linearly. And that's to take into account all the other stuff. So, here's the question. Do we want to take control of the capital already? I'm leaning towards yes. Could we take control of it if we wanted to do so? No, because we can't make it a core because the stinking goblins already destroyed it. Well, thank goodness they didn't have the forethought to go this way. And we looted our own hole. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and get some professionalism. Maybe we can slacken for a whole... That's actually... At this stage of the game, I'll take it. 6,000 manpower. We need every able-bodied dwarf we can get. And we'll go ahead and let him take a little bit of attrition there. Just kind of want to drag out this war for as long as we can. The nice thing, though, is that because we hold this, he actually... And I did a little bit of an oopsies here. If we take the next Miltech, we instantly get shock and infantry damage. And we even get the next... this actually would kind of help. So now we just have to recover our morale. And the reason this helps is because there's offensive fire, which allows us to deal more damage. In addition to that, he's taking attrition. And all we have to do is get to full morale, and then we can probably stack wipe them. We can definitely do a ton of damage. Please don't take the fort. Good boy. Good man. Good man, Charlie Brown. And that's a huge blow to him. And we might as well keep fighting. And we'll go ahead and just hide out in the hills. The Lamb Hills. And he's gone ahead and walked, so that'll be a stack wipe. We fight the goblins on both ways in. Ooh. And we caught his troops right there. Very nice. That's another 8k dealt with. Surely but slowly, we will be taking this man out. And it actually doesn't matter if he takes our home, because it's already damaged. What are you going to do? Destroy it even more? Nice try, AI. And as soon as Lamb Hills gets colonized, we will go ahead and take the eastern entrance. Probably just take... maybe not Vertical Vazcron. Well, maybe Vertical Vazcron. Well, in any case, to roleplay as the true dwarves that we are going to be expelling the black orcs that have taken our precious Sherventine. Where are the orcs? Orcs are spelled with an O. Very good. So with this, we will take a very large tolerance decrease of orcs. Big whoop. We're already hating them. And we lose 100 admin power. Big whoop. Let's get rid of them. Get rid of them. And now we need only wait until this... Duran Blueshield is so old that we get incoherent orders, which for 10 years we're going to get morale of armies and discipline. Oh boy, great. Tell me I can rival you. Yes, good. Oh! And our colony is finished. Nice. So with that... And we get the marchers in charge. Good, 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 good. Do we have... Yes, we do. But I don't feel like fine. We need to get this cord. And with that, we can actually take this, this, and this. Which, because we don't know anybody, won't get us a coalition. And we'll go ahead and actually, can we afford this? Maybe. That's a good question. Oh boy, that's a lot of admin points, but what else are we going to spend it on? So we'll go ahead and get them started. And we're actually going to... Oh wow, they're not even infested. Very nice. So now, we actually have a vision of our home node. And we could probably even... I can make you a... Okay. Can't quite make you a rival. Could totally kill you, though. Which, given that actually the province is already colonized, and we do want to get into this area, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. You don't have any allies? Hippity hoppity. You're about to become my property. And we can go lead ahead and leave 4K on the province while we go chase down the rest. Heading into Ogre Country. And he's locked. Excellent. Just gotta kill him. Still didn't do it. So we'll go ahead. Oh boy, 100 extra ducats. Thank you, game. And if we're lucky, we should be able to finish colonizing this by the time this is ready to be colonized. And joke's on you, game. A group of our most skilled adventurers refused to share their spoils or knowledge of their endeavors. Joke's on you, I don't have any adventuring efficiency to begin with. Oh crap. Joke's actually on me, they destroyed my colony. Rats. Let's just leave the mercenaries on there for now. And we can even finish off Siegebreaker, who doesn't have enough money to pay me. A whole 18 ducats. And with that, our conquests are almost done. We actually have to dev the Renaissance. To which we have, like, no places we could do it. And that right there, the orcs coming out of the walls, is the event you get if you do not clean a hold. And actually, how long does it stay devastated? Till 68. Awesome. So that means this will probably finish in time. And let's go ahead and take the next... Oh, we'll actually take both. So, here comes the first big question of the campaign. What are we gonna go for? Naval. Naval. Clearly naval, right? No, not naval. There is a case to be made for espionage. AE impact is amazing. Ugh. There is a case to be made for good riddance. We've thrown away some orcs. I don't know what province we've thrown them out of. We threw away some orcs. Back to the question at hand. Religious, innovative. I actually am not impartial to innovative. Tolerance, no, definitely not us. So I think innovative feels... It's an innovative idea to try and reclaim our homeland. We're going to need innovative tactics in order to do so. Plus, we don't have anything to spend admin on, so there's that. And it would be great if we could get the next Meltac, but probably not yet. And good riddance! We gained 30 devastation in Almdir. However, the culture in Almdir, the Dwarven capital, becomes Silver Dwarf and Ancestor Worship. Beautiful. And by any chance, is that a holy site? Yes, yes it is. So, with that, we get the second Ancestor God Blessing. What's it gonna be? Morale, construction cost, tolerance to the true faith, dev cost, national unrest. I think... Ooh, nice, and Almharaz itself also becomes Silver Dwarf and Ancestor Worship. And I think dev cost, question mark, would be a good idea. The question mark truly inspires confidence. And we have enough money to invest in a port, but I don't think it would be a wise move to do right now. And oh no, we've lost our Master of Mint. And we don't really have enough money to buy a new one. Yes, keeping Verkelvaz Kron is quite difficult for money. And the goblins do not relent. So, after this, what are our next steps? Probably... I think we can live in harmony with the ogres if they don't if they don't touch us. But I think it would be a good idea to try and colonize to the Serpent Shadow into this hold over here. Horn River becomes Silver Dwarf as well. Excellent. And with that, I think actually all of the orc provinces that are usually around here are probably gone by now. So, it makes sense to stop our purging of orcs. And instead, we can purge the goblins. Duh. Get rid of them. Let us retake the Dwarven lands for dwarves, specifically. And seeing as how we're so chock full on mill points, might actually be worth it to dev the Renaissance. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm saying it. But soon, we will be able to repair the holds once we get everything connected again. And we stop paying so much in money. By any chance do we have room? Nope. 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 We are just a dwarf, and I think it actually would be worth it to drill. The one time it is ever. And sweet, the settlers are in control again, which means we get more settlers and an increase in settler chance per year. And right, so actually let's double back on that. Is innovative the best idea we can choose? We could go with trade, but seeing as how we're planning to make a trade company over here, no. Exploration seems interesting, but we can just steal maps. Although I do question what a goblin map looks like. And we might as well dab the Renaissance. We're definitely going to be here for a while, and we're going to be alone for quite an even more while. And while this isn't the best province to develop, it is the one we've got. So we'll work with that. And actually, it's probably just worth it to knock it out. Just tap it in. Oh, we even have an extra merchant? From where? Why? Ooh, and we got rid of them in the Hall of Ancestors. Awesome. Can we not, oh. And 1 or 2 more clicks should do it. Awesome! Her body has been draped, by whom you do not know, in a white cloth now stained red by her lost vitae. They say she was found by her horse in a clearing in the woods that we have so many of. Brenda has died. The 4-5 shall deeply be missed, actually. And as much as I hate doing this, it actually makes more sense to take corruption than it does anything else. With that, we could embrace the Renaissance. Okay. I'm a dwarf, I like a little bit of corruption. So we'll go with another... Oh my goodness. We got Norbun, who is 356. Norbun, you're so good, you get to keep your name. What a Chad. First we had Brenda, now we have Norbun Hammerbeard. He who carries hammers in his beard. And we'll just go ahead up to speed 5 while we're waiting for these colonies to finish. Really not explosive gameplay, but who cares? Yeah, totally. You guys get a vice. Awesome. Just go ahead and core them. So, next up we can steal maps from Myrma, who I doubt really will have maps. And the novice adventurers are almost out of manpower. Thank goodness the colony's almost finished. Oh, and let's... sure. We can root out corruption that we bought. Okay, and with our one and only guy, we are going to get started on a spy network in Myrma, who has Chief Farkle No reference to Chief Farquaad, but Chief Farkle is a considerable opponent with a 5-4-5. But he's kind-hearted. No, he's definitely not Farquaad, though. And thank goodness the eastern entrance to the Dwarven capital of Almdir is now finished. So we now have access to the Almdir. With that, are any of you infested? Nope. Sweet. And maybe we'll teach Shrek over here that, hey now, we are actually the All-Stars. And is there... Ooh, actually. Maybe. Maybe. That actually seems pretty good. And more orcs. And we get Faroon Axhammer, a 1-4-2-2. And actually, is it finished? No, it's not. And we can even make it into a state. Oh, actually, that was a noob move, because they're all damaged, so they can't, Oh, actually. We can actually discover the Ogre homelands. Heck yes! That gives us access to these guys, who we can soon attack for money. And there's no need to piss off the locals here. They've already suffered enough. And, ooh, actually another... Perhaps it would actually be best to go for a colonist. And let's go ahead and take out the infested goblins in this hole. And oh my goodness, that's a lot of goblins. Oh boy. And we've done it! The Dwarven capital is cleaned out. And now it's just a ruined, smoking mess. Of which... Yep, nope, they're all pretty damaged. So we are going to go ahead and try and fish our way up here. See if we can get access to this land. And we might as well do a little bit of drilling in the destroyed hold itself, or Lazum as deer. And we can even take the next Meltek. Sweet. Now let's see, can I get a quote? How much it would take to restore? I don't like those numbers. That's a ton of PowerPoints. Okay, why do I get the feeling, willing to bet it goes off of PowerPoints? Or off of 50-50-50, and it's under 100. Almharaz, 50-50-50. You know what? I'm willing to take a bet that this goes off of the development in the province. Let's give it a shot. And let the month uptick. And... oh my goodness, I was actually right! Oh my goodness, programmer moves right there. So we'll go ahead and burn the development, and that saves us, actually, some more points. And unfortunately we can't do it in this one because it's too high. But we can do it in Almharaz. Which, actually... we can do that. Heck yeah. And thank goodness, our truce with True Dagger is not up. And we get even more festivities. Nice. And before we start deving knows, we should probably full core it. And oh boy, Marma is coming near us. Oh boy. Fun times. But we can steal his maps. Gimme, gimme. Sweet. Now I can see this whole civilization. And actually, we aren't that far off from being a great power, surprisingly. And with that, we are going to be turning this damaged old into a regular old. And surprisingly, it actually isn't rebellious. So, you may be wondering, what does being a dwarf give us in our province? And it gives us this. Local construction time minus 20%, local production efficiency plus 20%, and local goods produced plus 10%. And we've removed some more stinking goblins. And we should probably take care of those peasants before they destroy more of the holds. Turrets. Goblins, even though they are oppressed, give local construction time and local unrest. And our truce is actually up with True Dagger, who moved away from us. Sweet. That means they aren't possibly going to try and attack us. And we could take the first ideas, which actually doesn't sound that bad. And we're just gonna try and get over here. Sneak our way across. And oh boy. Duran himself is getting old. He's got about 14 years left on him on average. Oh boy. The Mithril, who's a what now? We got more dwarves? Oh boy. They are led by Captain Dagron. By any chance, good old Captain Dagron, would you want to become my vassal? Yes, indeed. Quickly now. Let's get this done. He doesn't have troops, therefore I'm gonna take... Oh. Oh, he's deleting his troops, okay. He's got a pretty okay ruler. There's still time. I'd much prefer you just left me alone, my good sir. And with any luck, we can take his capital. And by any chance, can we... No, but we can show strength on him, which will give us power points. And the Almharaz has been restored. After many years' work, Almharaz has been restored to its former glory. We have faced many trials and tribulations, but surely with the hold functioning once more, we'll be able to truly build our nation up, or in this case, down, towards a better tomorrow. With that, it gives us local dev cost minus 10, local goods produced plus 0.05, missionary strength, and defensiveness. And if we get it to 40, we can get the next level of a hold. Oh, and that jerk. He is about to kill my men. Let's go ahead and leave 5, and we'll take you. And we're actually going to need another leader. Ooh, Nuremberg! Black Anvil, my man. Yes, natives, fight them. Good. And as soon as we kill him, take his capital, we should be able to... Yes, could I Ooh, I can either make him a vassal, or I can make him give me power points. Ooh, that is a question. I think it would be better to take him as a vassal because he can help us colonize faster. Do 100 power points really help me right now? Not particularly. And I don't really need them. Yeah. But it does give me power projection, of which would help me get started on that. Plus I could take him as a vassal later, when he's got more development to his name. Yes, that actually works. Yes, okay. Show strength. And with that, everybody, I think I'm going to call that episode 2. As always, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.